Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a ton for stopping by. I do appreciate you spending a little time with this old man. Today's beer comes from Odell Brewing Company. This is their Mercenary Double IPA. Uh, this is a 9.3 percenter, I think. 9.3% alcohol by volume. They're out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Brewed with a blend of hops containing the highest levels of myrcene, a component of essential oils in the hop flower. This double IPA prevails with a tropical fruit-like flavor and pungent floral aroma and clean getaway. On the bottom it says it was canned on 04/16 of 20, 5/6, 16, not quite 2 months old, only a couple days away from that though. So I've done some Odell brewing beers, but it's been quite a while since I have. I can't I can't remember whether they're available here or not, or whether somebody sent them to me. Uh, it doesn't stand out, so I'm not sure they're available here. I don't know what their distribution is, but we're going to find out. It's been a while. I didn't go back and look at any of the beer reviews that I had done from Odell, so we're going to find out what this is all about. Over to Untapped, they have it at 70 IBUs. Uh, so it shouldn't be super awful bitter, not like the 100 IBU one we did yesterday. It was only 7.2%. Uh, and their commercial description basically says the same thing. It's written on the back of the can. They add a little bit to it. Brew with a blend of hops contained highest levels. So it's basically the same thing. It's written on the back of the can. That's what their commercial description is here on this. And looking at the pictures here, it looks like a filtered beer. So let's find out. This was sent to me by, or sent. This was brought back from out west from my beer brother, Dennis. So Dennis brought me back a nice little package when he was out in Arizona the last time and dropped them off. And we're going to swirl this around and make sure we get it all. It's a 12-ounce can, so it all will fit in here. Nice tight white bubbles on the side of this. Uh, and it's got on some kind of little motor scooter with a little sidecar on it. It looks like some kind of vintage antique scooter. It doesn't show the scooter very well, so I don't know what it is. It doesn't look like a Harley, but you never know. It's in the wind though. That's the main thing. In the wind. Alright. About 2 fingers of head on that pour. Very hazy, guys. It could be an unfiltered beer, looking at it, or it could be just a chill haze on it. I can see light through the thin part of the glass down here. It is a good looking beer, nice amber color. Let's find out. Let's get it to the nose. Alright guys, the hop aroma is just not off the chain or anything. There is some maltiness going on with the beer. Little bit of pine and some floral notes. I don't know what hops they've used on this. Definitely not a big hop aroma on this beer. It's got as much maltiness as it does hops, and it's not an old beer. It's not even 2 months old, so maybe that's what they're after. A lot of the breweries don't want the hops overpowering everything else in the beer, and some of them like it a little maltier than others. So if you're a hop head, you like a hoppier beer, and if you're not, you might like a more maltier beer. It all depends on what you like and what your palate is and what you want to drink, what you want to spend your money on. So decent. Let's drive in. Cheers. Cheers, Dennis. pleasant beer. 70 IBUs, not quite as bitter as yesterday's beer. Very pleasant. Alcohol is well hidden for a 9.3%. I will say that. It has a little bit more sweetness to it than the one I had yesterday. Maybe because of the IBUs are lower. But the alcohol is a lot bigger. So this will get you in the hammer lane pretty quick for a 9.3%er. So I mean, if it's not a pricey beer to buy, you might want a 9.3% instead of a 6.3% or even a 4.3%. Decent beer, guys. I mean, it's a pleasant beer. For a 9.3%, it was available here. Even though I'm a big hop head, I like a big hoppy beer. For 9.3%, definitely into my go-to range of 7% or above. I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here. If it's a reasonably priced beer. I don't want to pay $15, $20 for a 6-pack of it. But I enjoy beers of this magnitude. I do, since I'm only allowed a couple a day. I don't session beers anymore. A lot of you guys know that. With the health problems I had a couple years ago and on the diet that I'm on now, almost 100 pounds, 95 pounds now off of what I was when I had my heart attack in 2016. I've gone from a 42 waist to a 36 waist. I have to buy some new clothes. Anyway, I digress. So let me sip on this. It's right out of the fridge. Very nice slicing. It's left on the glass already. And we'll come back, give it a final grade and chug. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. Nice slicing. It's left on the glass. Very tasty beer. Not world class. Not outstanding to me. A nice West Coast style beer. 9.3%. Alcohol is well hidden. Tasty beer, guys. The hops are not off the chain. A little bit more maltiness than I like in a beer, being a hophead that I am, especially with the New England style beers that I've been reviewing and been sent to me by my awesome subscribers and breweries. I used to think these West Coast styles were top notch before I started getting some of these New England style beers. They just don't have the hop profile that I'm looking for. But it is what it is. A lot of people don't like those hazy orange juice looking beers. You might want to consider this. It is a tasty, well made beer. Alcohol is well hidden. Final chug. It is a tasty beer, guys. Not world class or anything, but it is a well made beer. A- for me. I'm going to give it a 90. That's where I'm going to put this beer. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 95, world class. Not quite that good to me. And you may say, oh my God, best thing I ever tasted. It's an A plus. It's all subjective, guys. Depends on what you like to drink, what you can get, where your palate is, all of that kind of stuff. I would probably buy this beer because it's a 9.3%. It's a little more maltier than I would like. That would be my only plus. But it is a 9.3%. The canned on date's on there. The best buy date is on there. They're only giving it, the best by date's not on there. It was yesterday's beer. 4/16/20 is what it's got on this. So I don't know. I would drink this within 3 months. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd probably want to have this by July 16 of 2020. But it's a little more maltier now. I wouldn't wait a whole long time. I don't think the hops have faded that much in the time it's been in the can already. So it's probably where they wanted it to be. A lot of breweries don't want it to be super hop forward or anything else. They want it to be a balance, a nice balance between the hops and a nice balance between the malts. So depends on what the brewery wants to do. That's where they do. That's what they do. So, with that being said, like I said, we've got the grade from Beer Advocate, we got the grade from Untapped, and you got my grade. If you can pick a single up, pick it up. give it a whirl. If you like it, go buy more. That's what I tell everybody all the time. A lot of states let you do that. Some states do not. If you can buy a single, buy a single. And if you like it, buy more. That's the bottom line, guys. That's how I do it. So, with that being said, if you've had this beer, this is the Myrcenary Double IPA from Odell Brewing. Let me know what you think. Can we meet again? Let's go see what's in the fridge.